Pick, win, and drive time. Marc Malusis with you. Championship Sunday edition. AFC, NFC title games are set. Being joined by, as always, by one of the partners in New York Auto Giant, Michael Brown. What's going on, Michael?
How you doing, Mark?
I'm doing well, and I think we're set up for a really good Sunday. And division round weekend was pretty good. Unfortunately, we were both on the Chargers.
Yeah, listen, you're getting the 1 and 2 seed from each division,
Yep.
which is great. The unfortunate part is we had not the 1 or 2 seed. We thought thought the Chargers would come out and do something, and they had nothing, and they got beat in every facet of the game. It was over very early. And you saw what Brady and Belichick can do at home.
No doubt about it. And Los Angeles was good to us. Week 1 wildcard weekend was good for Courtney Benarsis, Atlantic Toyota, because Courtney registered, went to nyautogiant.com. Registration's free, costs you absolutely nothing. What do you get? Michael's going to make a selection against the spread. We got 2 more picks left to go in this NFL season. If he's right, we draw your name. Just like Courtney, you get a tailgate for you and 10 of your friends. Great barbecue, unbelievable food. Shai Hyundai Elantra, a 2-year lease, end of the football season. So Courtney's in the mix for that. So congratulations to her. All right, when you look at this championship Sunday, you got 2 good matchups. I mean, you got the 1 and 2 seeds, as you mentioned, Michael. You've got the Rams on the road taking on New Orleans, a rematch of what we saw in the regular season. Saints won that game. Now you have the Patriots going on the road after that impressive performance. It was going to be very, very cold conditions. Arrowhead taking on Mahomes and the Chiefs.
2 really good football games.
Yeah.
I think that the Rams and the Saints, a really good matchup. You're talking about Drew Brees, could be his time again, but the Rams are extremely balanced. They can run the heck out of the football, and they got a fiery coach in McVay. I mean, he gets his team prepared to play.
Yeah, and both spreads are pretty interesting. Look at the Saints are a 3.5 point favorite at home. It's almost like Vegas is begging you to take the Los Angeles Rams.
They really are.
And you got the Chiefs a 3-point favorite at home against the New England Patriots, which is telling you, Vegas is looking at it as even Steven, because usually it's 3 for the home team. So these are pretty 2 evenly matched games.
Very evenly matched games, and I think the fans are going to win because I think you're going to get 2 really good football games. I will say that I think, Andy Reid is sitting there, looking at this game, obviously probably the biggest of his career. He has never won the big one.
Yeah.
Went there with Philly. But he's got a great quarterback, and he's got a defense that's now playing well. If you look at what they did last week, that was an impressive victory.
Oh, they kicked the rear end of the Colts offensive line.
Colts had nothing. They had nothing to do. The strength of the Colts team is that offensive line, and they got beat down all game long.
Before we get your Championship Sunday edition, a pick this upcoming Sunday, Michael, we got to get your thoughts on Adam Gase. You called it last week. You thought he was going to be the next Jet head coach. He got introduced on Monday. An intriguing presser when you look at it. There's no doubt about it. Not exactly awe-inspiring unless you look the like of the eyeball look.
Right.
But I mean, aside from that, what do you think of the hire and what this Jet team moving forward?
Yeah, I did say last week I was excited if Adam Gase was going to be the next head coach. I was hoping he was. We did get Adam Gase as our head coach. I'm hoping that they're going to go out and finalize a deal with Greg Williams.
BDC.
That would be a great defensive coordinator move. And look, as far as the press conference, well, listen, we've had the great press conference coaches in the past. We've had Herm Edwards. We had Rex Ryan. So we've won the press conference battle here.
Yeah.
We've never won the games.
Right.
So maybe Gase isn't the press conference guy, but maybe he can win football games. And that's, we're in the football game business. And I'm hoping that Adam Gase, with all the send-offs that he's got from, Peyton Manning, Alshon Jeffries, and all these guys are coming out of the woodwork saying, hey, this guy really will develop Sam Darnold, and everyone sees Super Bowl written all over this combination. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited about what he brings to the table offensively. But again, I think we talked about it last week. It's all about what he builds around him in a coaching staff. I think the demise of Todd Bowles, look at his coaching staff.
Not great.
Do any of them have jobs?
No, it's not.
I mean, it's just not. He did not build around him.
Nope.
So he could act as a head coach.
Yeah.
And I think Adam Gase has to do that. And the one thing he did say in the press conference, the most important step right now is building a coaching staff. And he's right. He's got to get out there. He's got to hit the pavement today, and he's got to make some hires.
Yeah, and let's see where that exactly leads him. I think it's dead on correct.
Absolutely.
The staff, and he's going to be judged ultimately based on wins and losses.
Yeah,
forget all about this. Jets win. Who cares?
Who cares? That's right. And I wish Christopher Johnson would come out and say, hey, we got to make the playoffs. I mean, make a demand. You're an NFL team. Let's go.
I totally agree. All right, let's get to your championship Sunday pick before Michael makes his selection. So go to nyautogiant.com, register, free, costs you nothing. Michael's going to make a selection against the spread. You have a number of days here. Register. If Michael's pick is correct, we draw your name. Tailgate for you and 10 of your friends. Great food. Hyundai Elantra 2-year lease. Shot at that at the end of the football season. So where are we going to go? NFC or AFC title game?
AFC.
AFC game, late game Sunday. Pats on the road. Chiefs are a 3-point favorite.
Yeah, so here's the deal. Everyone's looking at the Patriots saying they're unbeatable now.
Yeah.
What they did last week, they're going to rip through Kansas City, they're going to rip through the Rams or the Saints, and they're going to get crowned Super Bowl champions. Here's my issue. The Chiefs were overshadowed last week. No one's paying attention to the fact that Indianapolis Colts team was one of the hottest teams in football down the stretch. And their offensive line is the best in the league. The Chiefs absolutely exposed every facet of that running game, stopped it, and said, okay, Andrew Luck, beat us. And they couldn't. And last I checked, Andrew Luck's a pretty good quarterback.
He is.
And they couldn't move the ball at all. They couldn't convert on third down. And the Chiefs' offense has that motor. You know what they do.
Yeah.
And I think they're going to be very tough to stop. They're going to be home. It's going to be cold. And I think it's Andy Reid's time.
There you go. Chiefs laying the 3. That's the championship Sunday Michael Brown selection. Go to nyautogiant.com. Register, free, costs you nothing. Shot at the tailgate for you and 10 of your friends. Great food. Hyundai Elantra 2-year lease. End of the football season. Let's go Kansas City, Betty. Michael, good luck to you.
Thank you.
You got it. Good luck to you.